This story takes place somewhere in my early college years. I was with my roommate and best friend Meepo, and we decided, you know what, let's do something fun for spring break. So we booked a little vacation in Vegas, and we're driving down there. We get to our collective mutual hometown, and our parents give us a little bit of food, and they say, are you sure you don't want to rest here and then leave in the morning? No, we're good. We just want to get there as quickly as possible. We had dreams of getting early for a buffet with all-you-can-drink mimosa and just enjoying the day, maybe lounging around the pool. So we said, you know what, we're just going to power through. We're going to get there as early as we can. We're leaving Southern Oregon and we're going to Vegas. What is that, like a 13-hour drive? I don't know. It's a bit of a drive, but I-5's empty, it's nighttime. So we just, we stayed alert, and, it's good to always be responsible when you're driving. And, as young 20-something-year-olds, responsibility is about at the top of our agenda. We managed to get some food. So we did have to stop to pick up some alcohol because, the Oregon price of alcohol is probably twice as much as what you'll pay in California. So we stop at a Walmart and we just kind of wander around. We're trying to get to Vegas as quickly as possible. So Meepo just approaches the closest salesman and says, "Where's your liquor?" And the salesman's really taken aback. He's like, "What? Oh, hard alcohol. Oh, you'll want to go up there, sir." So we go up there, we load up, and that settles that problem. We get down to around LA, and we're too tired, so we have to pull over and rest. Both of us are too tired to drive. We spend about 2 hours sleeping. We get back on the road. And so we're going through the Mojave Desert, and my good friend Meepo does not miss the opportunity to make a good reference to a video game. We get to Vegas, finally, and we check into our hotel room, and we're like, wait a second, what is this? Apparently, the hotel room we booked was a themed hotel room, and our theme was the Addams Family. What a relaxing atmosphere to sleep in. So we go outside, we buy some of those oversized Eiffel Tower-shaped cups, and we drink everywhere, because you can drink everywhere on the Vegas Strip. And we walk around. I'm trying to collect all of the Call Girl cards, like rare Pokemon. Got to catch them all, right? We meet some old friends from my high school, and they're celebrating their birthday. So we go to one concert. We hear about it from a promoter. We thought, oh, cool, a concert, a free concert. Yeah, let's do it. So we load up, and we head there. So anyways, we get in there after waiting for about 2 hours in line, and one of the bouncers says, "Hey, no open-toed shoes." And I was like, what? This isn't a laboratory. It's just like a random concert. He's like, go change. Didn't you bring some Chucks? Didn't you bring some closed-toed shoes? And I was like, of course not. I'm an idiot. So anyways, we didn't go there. And so instead, we just had another night of general debauchery. So we met another club promoter, and this guy was saying, "Come get lathered in titties." And we had a selfie stick, and we really wanted to record what he was saying because we thought it was so funny. But the audio was cutting out, and the selfie stick broke. We also saw a timeshare opportunity, and they said, yeah, well, this is for couples only. And I said, oh, that's perfect. We're a couple. Yeah, we're married. And they're like, okay, well, do you guys have some proof of a shared address or like a utility bill or a bank statement? And we were like, oh no. We also met some lovely gentlemen on the street. He said, hey, you want to try my mixtape? You want a free mixtape? I'll give it to you for free. I said, okay. And then I took it out of his hand, and then he said, yeah, man, I accept donations. Usually people donate some money to me to help me out. I was like, okay. So I looked through my wallet, and I pulled out $1, and I gave it to him. And then he said, usually people give me more than $1. And I was just like, what? Okay, I don't want your mixtape, man. I give it back to him. And then he looks at me and he grins. Can I keep your dollar for good luck? I was just speechless. I walked away. So we learned about an exclusive club called Sapphire. There's a party bus that picks you up and takes you to and from the club. We still have our Eiffel Tower cups and we're drinking out of them. So we're just out of control, having a good time. We finally get to the club. For some reason, they wouldn't let us take our Eiffel cups in, some silly policy thing. But we're in the club, and my friends from high school, they buy some dances, and then I look at my good friend Meepo, and he's not feeling so well, and I ask him what's wrong. And he tells me that the song that we're listening to reminds him of one of his recent lovers, Love me like you do, love me like you do. So, me being any good friend, I try to cheer him up. I bought him dance after dance. He didn't want him. He didn't want him. Now, I remembered a tale I had heard before. Another friend of mine that went there, he had spent somewhere in the ballpark of $2,000 in one night, and I knew I could just as easily fall for the same trap. So, to protect myself from myself, I just started telling all the dancers I was gay. And luckily, this club did not have male dancers. Finally, a girl approached me, and she was about to leave her shift, and she just wanted to talk. So we talked for a while, and then I explained that I'm not really gay. And so she takes me to another little part and gives me a dance, and I give her $20 just because she looks good. We left the club around 4. I don't really remember. So it turns out the party bus taking us back to our hotel at the inn was a complete scam. We have to buy a taxi, and we get back to our hotel, and Meepo gives the taxi driver a paltry sum of change. And the taxi driver just kind of looks at us like, really, kid? And the next day, we're going to leave Vegas. A generous valet helps me get my car and load it up with our luggage. And then he's standing right next to me. I get inside, I turn on my car, and he's standing there. And I said, "Oh, yes, thank you. Goodbye." And we drive away.